Greetings and welcome to another session, another of the morning manifestation sessions. Glad to have you with us. Please come on in, make yourself comfortable, and while you do so, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Samion, and I am the leader and founder of One Transformation Center. It is my absolute pleasure to join you every morning at 6 a.m. throughout the week and 8 a.m. on the weekends. We here at One Transformation Center pride ourselves on celebrating humanity. And we're charged with the mission to inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships across the globe. Literally across the globe. There are no limitations. We are here and charged to focus on our commonalities because we believe that we have far more in common than we do that separates us. So we give thanks for joining us. We give thanks for the ability to join you on your journey of transformation. And we just like for you just to take the next approximately 25 minutes to invest in your transformation, to invest in your evolution. We thank you for joining wherever you are. Let us know where you're tuning in from this morning. We'd love to see how far we're reaching across the globe today. Even if you're listening to the replay that's not live, let us know where you're tuning in from. So the program is this, and for those who are returning, thank you for returning. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for investing in yourself. Love to hear your feedback on what you are receiving from this exchange, how this has helped you along your journey. So here's the order of business. First, let's like the stream. Can we do that first? Like the stream. Secondly, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but we have social media access, and it's here to support you along your journey, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Take a moment to go and connect with us on those spaces as we provide you with tools to support you along your journey, your day, to assist you with realizing the very best version of yourself, being able to align with your inner divinity, to be that extension and reflection of creation, of the universe, of heaven, so that others, as well as yourself, have the ability to see God in and through you. So, our order of business is this. First, we're going to begin with the oath of manifestation, which is that. Well, first, actually, let me pause. First thing we're going to do is take 3 deep breaths to prepare ourselves to receive that which supports us in our current space. And exhale those things that no longer support us or sustain us. Secondly, we're going to declare the oath of manifestation with vigor, with authority, with power, with conviction as our birthright. It's that opportunity, that time when we begin to speak life into us, to fill up our cup and to cause it to overflow, which then allows us to be able to give from a space of overflow instead of from a space of half empty or half full. Then we move into the affirmative word, which comes from the Course in Miracles. Today it will be lesson 89. I'm placing that into the chat so you can already go there, follow along with the course, and review it at your discretion. today's lesson, today's reminder. Then after we finish that, we'll go into a prayer of gratitude. And then we'll go out and conquer the day. Are you ready to begin? I am. Let's begin with 3 deep breaths. Inhaling through our nose. And exhaling through our mouths. Once again, inhaling through your nose as deep as you can. And exhaling through your mouth. Release everything that no longer supports you. Every ideology, every philosophy, every doubt, every question, every false evidence appearing real, every illusion. Just let it go. Inhale. Exhale. All right. It seems like we're ready for the oath of manifestation. Let's go ahead and transition to that. If you just joined the stream, please like the stream. It doesn't cost you a thing. For the oath of manifestation, let's begin to declare. This is on your screen. And for those who want this to carry you throughout the day, you can go to our Facebook page, One Transformation Center, and get your copy of this. But we're going to proclaim this. It's our personal declaration. It's our emancipation and proclamation. This is where our freedom lies. Let's begin to declare by stating, I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I can feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever received before, than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have and grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Now just sit in that for a moment and experience what you just created. Experience the life that you just breathed into yourself. Experience this oath permeating into the very depths of your soul, into the very core of your being, activating every strand of your DNA and eliminating any limitation that you may have imposed upon yourself or adopted by way of society. For you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. All right. Let's begin to transition over to our reading of the day. Let's move over to our reading of the day. And again, it comes from lesson 89, which is a review. And it's going to be a reminder of two lessons that we previously encountered. The first of those two is lesson 77, which reminds us that we are entitled to miracles. Repeat this with me. I am entitled to miracles. Repeat it again. I am entitled to miracles. And it reads as follows. I am entitled to miracles because I am under no laws but God's. His laws release me from all grievances and replace them with miracles. And I would accept the miracles in place of the grievances, which are but illusions that hide the miracles beyond. And now I would accept only what the laws of God entitle me to have, that I may use it on behalf of the function He has given me. Now let's take a moment and to really break this down. Because many of us have this idea that miracles are something we have to work towards. That if we have to show up a certain way, we even have to request a miracle. But what this is reminding us is that we are entitled to it, that it is our birthright, that it is always present to us. The only reason why we don't have access to it is because we choose to focus on grievances. We become focused on things that we cannot control, or things that do not allow us to be in alignment, that are a distraction to us. So we're being reminded in this space that we're entitled to it. And that the reason why we're entitled to it is because we are under no laws but God's. And that's something that is difficult for people. We've been tackling this over the last couple of days, but it's something that's difficult for us because these appearances, these illusion of laws will show up for us and try to assert themselves as if they are powerful. I had a conversation yesterday with a young lady, a little teenager, who found herself in a predicament, actually going to being detained by law enforcement. And she reached out to me. And I told her, I said, If you've never prayed before, if you never thought prayer was going to work before, this is a good time. And I want you to begin with these words. There are no laws but God's, and I am entitled to miracles. And because of that, she had advocates that surrounded her, even from a distance. After she was threatened to be incarcerated, that availed her to be set free. See, it's important for us to understand and remember who we are and whose we are. See, we are extensions and reflections of the Master Creator, of the Almighty God, the Omnipotent One, of the Omnipresent One, who's always present wherever we are, at any time, in any place, of the All-Knowing One. And so even though we find ourselves in peculiar situations, if we just rest assured and lean not upon our own understanding, but trust with our whole hearts, minds, and our souls that God is in this too, that God is in control, then we'll be able to realize the miracle that is in that moment for us. Whatever it may be. I had another phone call with a young lady who said, I found my perfect vehicle, my dream car. And people have been trying to talk me out of getting it, but I'm not hearing it anymore. So now it's just a matter of figuring out how I can get it. And I simply reminded her that you are entitled to miracles. It is your birthright. And it has been written, and the promise is that I will bless you with the desires of your heart. Simply seek ye first the kingdom of God and all its righteousness, and you'll be blessed with it. What does that mean? Come to me, align with me, find your solutions in me, says God, and I will bless you for it. And I will bless you abundantly more and beyond. Why? Because then we create the opportunity for others to see God in that situation and to seek God in that space. To really become elevated and become the best and highest version of themselves by seeing the extension and reflection of them shine, come through. So let me give you a few applications, a few exercises that you can utilize when you find yourself in these type of moments. You can simply proclaim, behind this is a miracle to which I am entitled. When you find yourself in that situation, that circumstance, whether it's a challenge with your health, whether it's you aspiring for a new opportunity, a promotion, whether you just was denied for some new credit or a loan or a new opportunity that you think that you're well qualified for, whether you're going through a breakup or you're dealing with a sense of disappointment or disheartedness, I want you to simply say, behind this is a miracle to which I am entitled. Again, behind this is a miracle to which I am entitled. And when you find yourself in that space of disagreement, dis-ease, disenfranchisement, here's an exercise for you. Simply state, let me not hold a grievance against you, and share the name person, place, or thing on which that arises from. Let me not hold a grievance against you, but offer you the miracle that belongs to you instead. Did you know that you are also in the business of offering miracles? Why not? You are an extension and reflection of the miracle provider. Even the master teacher Jesus said, the things that I have done, ye are here to do greater. When he asked the disciples, who do they know me as? They simply told him and recited all the miracles that they've seen. He just affirmed them and charged them with, you are here to do greater. So take it upon yourself today to be a miracle for someone. Even if you feel, your ego feels like they don't deserve it, still speak life. Be that for someone that you desire for someone to be for you. Extend that grace and that mercy. And then lastly, you can simply say, seeing this truly offers me a miracle. You can choose to change the way that you look upon something and see the miracle in it. Our perception is our choice. We can perceive a thing from a space of victim or victimization, or we can see the thing from victorious, from a space of victory. It's a choice, but I tell you this, you cannot be victorious and a victim at the same time. All right, so let's move into the next one. The next reminder. The next reminder says, let miracles replace all grievances. Let miracles replace all grievances. And it reminds us, it says, by this idea do I unite my will with the Holy Spirit's and perceive them as one. By this idea do I accept my release from hell. By this idea do I express my willingness to have all my illusions be replaced with truth according to God's plan for my salvation. I would make no exceptions and no substitutes. I want all of heaven and only heaven as God wills me to have. Let's quickly talk about this. Someone asked me, he said, Samuel, do you believe in, how do you perceive the concepts of heaven and hell? And I said, many of us are experiencing heaven right now, and many of us are experiencing hell right now. Hell comes with that space of limitations and confusions and frustrations and disheartenedness and everything that's at that lower vibrational space. Everything in that lower vibrational space. Heaven comes from a space of freedom, a space of joy, love without conditions, peace that surpasses all understanding. Heaven is a space that is continuum. It's that when you're in connection and alignment with God and you're in that consummate flow, and you're just enjoying life, enjoying your experiences, when you're having heightened experiences. You don't feel like you're in the need of in the space of dependence anymore. When you're in the space of independence, that's heaven. So if we can set aside our grievances, we can begin to free ourselves from the shackles. When we set aside our grievances, we begin to walk out and open up the prison gates. but it is our grievances that keeps us encapsulated, that allow us to remain incarcerated, whether it's in our mind or in our bodies, or both. So if you want to be free, you must let miracles replace all your grievances. Now you may ask, how do I do this? How do I do this? Well, here are a few practicals that will support you in that space. When you find yourself looking at a grievance of any sort, an issue, just state, I would not hold this grievance apart from my salvation. That's making a choice. You can choose to hold on to your grievance, or you can choose to hold on to your salvation. Salvation is freedom. Freedom from the grievances, freedom from the frustration, freedom from the agitation, freedom from the disappointment, freedom from the fear, freedom from confusion. So you have to choose. Do you want the grievance or the salvation? Many of us are walking around holding on to grievances against someone that doesn't even concern them. So the question you have to ask yourself, who is it affecting, you or them? And when you come back to the answer that it's affecting you, then you have to ask yourself, why are you punishing you? Let that go so that you can begin to realize your freedom from it, detach from it, operate in the space of the law of detachment, so you can truly experience what freedom means. Another exercise that you can implement is let our grievances be replaced by miracles, and use a name. You may say, let our grievances be replaced by miracles, son or daughter, husband or wife, the name of your employer or employees, the name of your county or your town, your city, your state, your country, your continent, the universe. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles, America. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles, Middle East, Russia. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles, China, Japan, South America, this world. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles, humanity. May call your own name. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles, Samian. Another application can be simply the reminder of, beyond this is the miracle by which all my grievances are replaced. Beyond this is the miracle by which all my grievances are replaced. If you can see through the trees, then you can see the forest. If you're willing, sitting in the midst of darkness, and you can begin to focus on that little piece of light, it would open up a world that was unfamiliar to you before. Are you ready to move beyond your grievances? When you are, miracles are waiting for you. That concludes the reading of the day. Let's move into a space of prayer, of gratitude for this reading. Father, Mother God, all that works together for our best and highest good. Guardian angels, master teachers, spirit guides, ancestors, we give thanks for you. We give thanks for loving us, for keeping us, for protecting us, for your patience with us and your gentle reminders of who we are and whose we are. We thank you that every day that you invoke thoughts into us as a gentle reminder, as a moment and a statement of upliftment, of inspiration, to motivate us to go forth and be healed in all capacities. We give thanks for the gentle reminder, the wonderful reminder that miracles are our entitlement. And we even ask for those times, those opportunities, those moments today that we can begin to implement this idea, this understanding, and have it to become our way of being. That we can shift our consciousness from a space of victimization, whether consciously or unconsciously, to a knowingness of victory. Because as you are for us, what possibly could be against us? We are your chosen generation, your peculiar people, your royal priesthood. We are who you have chosen to stand with. You have placed yourself within us and enlightened us along our journey. And for that we say thank you for your protection. Thank you for your grace that is more than sufficient. Thank you for your patience and the peace that surpasses all understanding. So as we go forth today, we declare that we shall let go of all grievances. As a matter of fact, we request that you bring forth, highlight, demonstrate every grievance that is affecting us today so that we can cast it aside, that we can release it and replace it with miracles. We believe you because we are here for you, as you've always been here for us. So we give thanks for you blessing us indeed on a continuous basis and enlarging our territories. For the ability to release those limitations that we've created and realize a limitless expression of all of your creation to us, for us, as us, and through us. We give thanks for your light shining so brightly through us today, so that the world may see more of who you are, and that we may have the ability to see more of heaven. We are grateful. We are grateful. We are so grateful. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Ashe. Ah, yes. Thank you for taking this time to invest in yourself, in your transformation. And we hope that you will continue to join us daily on the weekdays at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and on the weekends at 8 a.m. And if you missed any part of this stream, please feel free to go back and listen to it. It's on YouTube on our channel, One Transformation Center. So go check it out. Share it with someone else too, so they may join your journey of liberation. That they may also have these heavenly experiences. There's no need for you to be alone. Bring someone with you. Also, if you missed the stream last night, the transformative conversation. Oh, buddy, you missed a good one. Well, check it out. We talked about levels of consciousness, dimensions, and what paradigm shifts look like. Had some great feedback back and forth. Go check it out and share that with someone. And don't forget, on Sunday, we'll continue part 6 of our 13-week series of the magnanimous manifestation. How do we create? How do we create and do it from a space of master and become a master manifester? This provides us with the tools to become a master manifester. All right, good people. As always, remember, be the change you desire to see. Until next time, love you. See you. And thank you for being the best version of yourself. Continue to be great.